This is not actually the first time that AIDAbella has come to Sri Lanka. It's actually the second time. So I guess the most appropriate word to say is welcome back. It's wonderful to have you here and to see your smiling faces here in this crowd. It gives us a lot of happiness to know that we've come here. So let's look a little bit into the past and see exactly where Windstone started from. A lot of our students, a lot of our Sri Lankans did not have a proper guided pathway to get into the hospitality industry. So one pivotal evening, Mr. Jagat Pereira, our Director of Administration, and Chef Yanti, our Managing Director, had this wonderful idea, let's create a culinary academy so that students can learn how to be competent professionals and enter the hospitality industry. 25 students, we have grown into one of the premier culinary schools in Sri Lanka. We are all united under this one single vision of producing competent, trained hospitality professionals to the global hospitality industry. Lastly, I just want to address the candidates, the 25 candidates here out of the 100 selected for this session. No challenge is greater or formidable to overcome with the right mindset. So stick to your goals and you'll be able to get there eventually. Thank you so much.
In welcoming speech, I mentioned that Winston is molding well-occupied seafarers to the industry. So I think it would be nice if one of our students could come and speak and share your experiences with us. So Master Nilshan Silva, the podium is yours to share your experiences.
So I searched about AIDA, and soon after I realized that is one of the world leading cruise lines. Currently, I am proud to say that some of my closest friends are aboard AIDA on one of its many vessels. So I felt confident that I joined Winston, I could achieve my dream and become a seafarer in a world famous cruise line. When I enrolled on this shipping course, I lacked the basic knowledge about ship and process. But the training soon helped me to identify the pathway and learn about life on board. So my desire to become a seafarer grew, and this experience became a great opportunity for me to familiar with the life of a seafarer. Last but not least, I would like to thank Winston and AIDA helped me to achieve my dreams.
So, as AIDA training manager for Asia, Mr. Walter, your thoughts and acts towards AIDA is mean to us always. So, sir, I would like to invite you to do a bit of speech and to address the gathering.
Welcome everybody to AIDA training to Winston. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to see all of you back here. And of course, it's particularly fantastic to have the ambassador here and also the AIDAbella crew. I mean, we did this one time in the past, we had the ship, and I think it's always a very enriching experience to have that exchange, that you actually see where the students are coming from. There's sometimes a bit of a gap between the ship and the countries, and it's very difficult. Sometimes you only see pictures. People who have maybe very little education and opportunity to learn and to get a profession, and then they can apply to us, and the ones who are passing will then go undergo the AIDA specific training and go to the ship. So we're creating a pathway, like a pipeline for people to see and have a career and have an opportunity. And now with the English training, that will also greatly help us that they can do trainings in English before they come to us. And that should also have a big impact in your operation on a daily basis if the crew members come with a better English to the ships. And I hope we will continue to work and expand more and more and more, and hopefully we get a new ship. Thank you very much.
Aiboan, may you live longer. That's what Aiboan means. His Excellency Dr. Felix Newman, Master of AIDA, Captain Peter, and of course the honored guest from the ship, welcome. And of course, our colleague, AIDA, Walter. What can I say? I think I was introduced by this boy talking about cutting onions. Yes, I did that in 1975. Yes. Now I will start how His Excellency, how German and Sri Lanka friendship developed actually. Way back in 1966, when Sri Lanka thought of tourism as a way of getting foreign exchange for its survival, and of course for job tourism, German government actually started a hotel school, which myself, my wife, and most of my colleagues actually started their career. That was, and we had some German lecturers who were very strict, I would say. Very strict. They used to mold like the bread, you know. But we too took actually that toughness of the Germans, and I too belong to that old school. Sometimes my wife tells me that story doesn't work now, but still the discipline, what we learned from Germans, is still there. I still feel sorry that I could speak German, but let me start by the first tours we had actually when I started my career. That was TUI, and the company I work for is the local agent for TUI. And the solidarity we had with the German clients, then TUI used to help us to actually go to countries. In fact, they had the charter operation. So when the charter comes, they used to operate from, let's say, I think October to April. Then the last charter, we all go to Europe and get ourselves trained in Switzerland, Spain, Mallorca, places like that, and come back with the first charter to Sri Lanka with the new knowledge. And that's how we were developed actually. And we also had in the tourism journey difficult times, and I would say Germany was not a fair weather friend. They were with us. Thank you, Germany, and I would like to thank. Then our journey of hoteliers were, of course, helped by TUI sending us abroad. Then also, now, I'm still attached to Atkinson's. My love is towards there with TUI. But we have AIDA now. In my twilight of my career, on my own, with my wife and colleague, Jagat. And of course, to be part of it, it's a wonderful. And what you are doing actually, what was done to us by TUI, is now, for all of the young guys, you get opportunity of getting this German training, German ethos, which is very close to us. In fact, we do a lot of AIDA operations with Germany. I think there's some kind of a connection with Germany. I mean, we are all part of it. And it's wonderful for you all to have this thing what I had when I cut onions, and you all who will do whatever you do can get into my position much faster than me. It took almost 35 to 40 years to, or maybe 48 years to get in. And again, I would like to thank Germany as a Sri Lankan and also the AIDA, because wonderful thing we were talking about, and also during the COVID period, you all never saw the purse. You got all the people who were working there, gave them the best of hotels here, and got them the charter flight from Frankfurt as well as, Hamburg, Manila, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and Dubai. I think we got about 650 people coming, living in the best of hotels, and I salute you for that, AIDA. And as my colleague said, future. Yes, I'm sure we had difficult periods. Germany was with us, and I'm sure they will be with us. Thank you very much for everything that you have done. It's my honor.
Good afternoon. Dear President, Chairperson of the Winstone School, dear Walter Kunert, dear Captain Peter Schade and crew from the AIDAbella, dear professors and students of Winstone, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you, and it's an honor and a pleasure to represent Germany in such an environment so close to Germany as we just listened to the words of Walter Kunert and especially your chairperson. I'm flattered by that. I wrote in the book of the President of the Republic of Sri Lanka that Germany is here as a friend. And I would like to add here, I see many friends of Germany here, and I'm very grateful for that. I learned here, welcome back Arabella, and I was on the ship before arriving here. And yes, the ship is amazing, tremendous, and I'm very impressed about it and its crew, of course, under the leadership of Captain Peter Schade. But it seems to me what is even more important is the spirit which is in the ship and which is behind the ship. And as I see, you are going to be part of that spirit. You are here in that school and you learned a spirit which will help you in your professional life on board of these ships. You learned, we have listened to it, how to survive even in difficult situations. And you learned to train yourself and to be part of that tremendous success. So I wish you all the best for your professional career and for your private life in, with, and on the vessels of AIDAbella. Thank you very much.
So now I got to know that our students are waiting to know that how their life would be on board. So actually, to have an open conversation with our shipping expertise, I would like to open an Q&A session. So now, my colleagues, this chance is for you all to ask the questions that you all have.
Can we visit countries while we are at the port? So what's the procedure of that?
Yeah, so shore leave actually is not only a privilege, but shore leave is a right. So that means, okay, work first, for sure, because we have to work for money to make our guests happy. But if you're off duty, then you have the legal right to go ashore.
I've almost come to the end of our session. So on behalf of the Winstone group of companies, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude, and also I would like to thank you all for having your valuable time with us. So, and also I would like to invite you all to have a visit to our premises and also for the refreshments. Again, thank you very much and may God bless us all.
We can then arrange it. We have all the equipment. So we have also the specific AIDA cutlery stand, everything. So we have, and then we can imitate a kind of an AIDA restaurant here. Please.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
typical operation is a three-bucket system. Wash, rinse, sanitize. Hygiene system that we run on our chef. So that everybody who comes out as a baby chef here has at least a certain baseline how to deal with fish, how to deal with chicken, how to do the soup, and so on.
Yes, this is secondly the back.
How do I know that the fish is fresh?
You have to check the bills. If it is really red, yes. Then you can check the ID.
Okay.
If it is fresh like a marble, it doesn't come up. Like if you press, it goes, it then says, that means fish is not fresh and then it's oh.
That's a window.
These are all students that these are also not shipping, but then the fourth thing that is all the leasing company. So actually the focus of the house.
Salam, Uba Iba Tata.